Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 21st, it looks like. So, 2 days into this week, starting the 3rd, and kind of piggyback off of what I talked about yesterday is the idea of being able to ask for help. So I've decided that, I went into this week thinking, one person leaving a team and their load, I could take on their load in addition to my own and take care of things while my one teammate is out of the office, and I can handle it all. Yeah, little did I know, right? So, as men typically are in general, asking for help is hard for us to do. I don't know that I have any answers for this, because this is something I'm really bad at, asking for help. But I did reach out to my boss. I sent her an email last night letting her know that, hey, this is what I have on my plate. I don't know if I can get to all of it this week. Any advice? All that sort of stuff. So she's already emailed back this morning, and in the process of getting a lot of that taken care of. So, and nothing ill came from it. I always think, well, if I'm asking for help, that's just proof that I'm inadequate to do the job. In hindsight, probably all the things I was trying to tackle on my own, it's probably a bit much for me to try to do all on my own. So, but I think men in general just have a hard time asking for help. It's ingrained in us, that if we ask for help, it's a sign of weakness. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know how to get over it. How to get over asking for help when needed. It'd be different if one is trying to, if I was trying to push off, things that I should or could be able to handle, I guess that'd be different. But the fact that there is way too much right now for me to get done in one day. But I swallowed my pride and sent out the email, and it seems to have fallen quite nicely. So, like I said, I think I'm pretty confident if once we get through this week and or 2 weeks, however long it is that my buddy's out on medical. Once I get through those, I think it'll be fine. I don't know. I think I just bit off more than I can chew, I guess. But I don't think today's video is going to be very long. I just wanted to kind of throw that idea out there that I don't think it's always a bad thing, I guess, to ask for help. If it's done in the right spirit, and I'm not trying to just be lazy. So those things combined are always, I think, key in that. And I think that it's okay to ask for help when you need it. So one of the other members in the email thread made a good point. He said when he started this job a long time ago, he went from an atmosphere where people were coming to him for help or for assistance on things, and he came into working here, something completely new, and he had to ask for help, and it was something new and something he wasn't used to. Same thing with me. I guess the previous jobs I've had have all been very closely related. So I knew what I was doing. I didn't have to think about doing my job. I didn't have to ask for help because, again, I was the one people were coming to asking for that help. And especially with our one team member that has moved on to a different position, those things that she was handling and doing, I'm not familiar with. And, I got to get acclimated to those things again. So, and he says that he reminded me, is like when he started 11 years ago, that if he hadn't asked for help then, and and got to the point where he is now in a position that people are coming to him for help again. So there's a process. I need to accept that. Again, like I said, it's just hard for someone like me who's always been the one, that people come to. It's hard for me to be the one asking for help. So, we need to know our limitations. And the one thing I guess that drove me the most to make sure that I asked for help this time was the fact that if things that the things that might get left behind, or things that I might let slide because I'm prioritizing incorrectly, or plain and simple just don't have time to do it all. If those things slip through the crack or don't get done, it's our customers that suffer, not ultimately not me. So, and I don't want that. If it's something just going to affect me, it'd probably be a different story. But if I had the point that I don't want our customers to slip through the cracks and their issues not get taken care of, all because I was too proud to ask for help. So that's what really drove me to make sure that I asked for help. So that's what I did. I probably rewrote my email half a dozen times before I finally okay, here. I'm not going to improve it, or if I keep messing with it, I'm going to make it worse. So I finally sent the email and feel better now that I did, So I also want to just say that these videos I've been doing have really been nice. They've really helped me. I really enjoyed doing them. They've helped me just unwind, release and unwind in the morning before I get to work. So I really appreciate those of you who listen, and that I have no hard feelings to those people who don't. So, but hopefully one of these days I'll get a better view, a better vantage point. In the meantime, I appreciate you guys putting up with this and letting me ramble on in the morning. Like I said, I'm doing this for me. If no one else listens to it, that's fine. But at the same time, if someone gets a little bit of something out of it, I hope it helps. That being said, I'm going to wrap this one up a little shorter than normal, so maybe that's a good thing. And I am going to talk to you guys tomorrow. You take care now. Bye.